Hello everyone, in this video I'll be showing you how to make this beautiful and chic ruffle autogele. For this autogele, I use just 3 lines of ashoke to make it. Okay, my ashoke is by 64 inches. That's 3 lines by 64 inches. I'll start by cutting out 2 16 inches for the handles for tying it. 16 inches. I'll take to my sewing machine and I will hem one side of it. I'll fold twice. Okay, after hemming them, you can see, next I will get the remaining part of my ashoke and I will fold in half and cut it. Okay, next I'll take to my sewing machine and I'll join them. I'll overlap by 1/4 of an inch. This is it after joining them. Next I will hem the 2 sides. Okay, after hemming the 2 sides, next I'll fold in half, and from the middle, you can see the middle, I'll measure 13 inches and mark it or insert a pin there. I've inserted a pin on the 13 inches on the both side, one here and one on the other side. Okay, after that I'll open it up. Okay, next I'll fold in 1 inch towards the wrong side. I'll fold in 1 inch. Okay, and I'll take to the sewing machine and I'll start from where I inserted the pin to where I inserted the other pin. You can see it. I'll take to my sewing machine and I'll sew. I'll be sewing towards the edge here. Okay, this is it after folding in 1 inch. You can see. Okay, next I'll turn to the right side. You can see. I'll bring out my pin and I'll put it on the right side. Okay, next from the top here I'll measure 2 inches and I'll pick it up. Okay, then I'll form a plate. You can see the gap here should be between 1/4 of an inch to 1/2 an inch. You can see. I'll take to my sewing machine and I'll sew my plate to keep it in place. I'll start from where I inserted 1 pin to where I inserted the other pin. Okay, this is it after sewing down my plate. You can see where I made my stitch, 3/4 of an inch from this plate. You can see it. Okay, next from the last plate here that I made, I'll measure another 2 inches and I'll take it up and form another plate. You can see. Then I'll sew from here to here. I'll repeat the same thing 3 more times. Okay, for the last plate I won't be sewing it because I don't want any thread visible on the top. Okay, I'll just hold it with pins. Okay, this is it. Next, I'll fold in half and I'll cut it. Okay, you can see. So next you can see I'll get my handles. I'll use it to cover these rough edges, right side facing each other. You can see I'll place it like this. Okay, I'll be leaving out 1 inch. Okay, when I'm done, I'll knot it. Okay, next I'll bond the edge to prevent it from fraying. When I'm done, I'll pull it out. You can see. I'll repeat the same thing for this one. Okay, when I'm done, I will tie it. Okay. I will tie it in a way that the two where I join the handles, they will meet each other. Okay, next I will place on my mannequin head. You see, the place that I tied will be behind, at the middle behind. Okay, I will cross them. You can see what I'm doing to form a V shape. The V should be at the middle in front here. You can see. Okay, you can see. So next, I will hold here with pin. You can see I'm still holding on to it tightly. Okay, you can see. So next, I will gently pull it out. Then I'll take to my sewing machine. I'll open up the second plate. You can see. I'll open up the second plate. Okay, and I will sew here. You can see just about 1/4 inch. It shouldn't be more than 1/2 inch what you will sew. Just sew it many times to keep the V in place. You can see where they meet. Just sew. I just made about 1/2 inch stitch length. Okay, so next you can remove the pins. Next I will place it back on my mannequin head. Okay, next you can see I'll slant this one backwards a little. You can see. Then I will stitch it down here. Okay, next this one I'll bring it down like this. You can see what I'm doing. Just it will follow the last plate on this part. It should be folded in. You can see. Then I will place it just right after the last plate. Okay, I'll be stitching it down 4.5 inches from the middle. Just measure 4.5 inches from the middle. You can take it lower if you want, but I want it around 4.5 inches here. Okay, I'll stitch down just the first plate. Okay, next I'll set my needle and thread aside. I'll form a second plate. Okay, I'll form a second plate. The second plate should cover the stitch that I made at the first plate. You can see. Okay, next I'll form the third plate and I'll stitch. Then I'll continue making my stitch till I get here. Okay, when I'm done, I'll knot it. Okay, next I'll come to the end here. You can see. I'll come here and I'll form plate. Okay, and I'll bring them. Okay, you can see, and I'll stitch them down here. You can okay, then I'll arrange this. You can see. Okay, I'll extend this my plate up to here, the 3 plates. Okay, you can see. Next is to form my ruffle. I will bring this open place. You can see what I'm doing. You can see. I'll hold on to it, then stitch. I'll keep my thread hidden as much as possible. I'll arrange it the way I want it to look. Okay, I'll arrange it the way I want it to look. You can see. Then I will just continue forming my ruffle. Just twist and stitch it with your needle and thread. Okay, just be creative with it. Okay, next I'll take this here. You can see what I'm doing. And tack it down here. Next is to work on the other part. Then the lower one, I'll fold it in, you can see. Then take it and I'll tack here just to keep this in place. Remember, I'll be stopping at 4.5 inches from the middle. Okay, this is my 4.5 inches from the middle. I'll insert a pin there. Okay, so I'll stitch down my plate. You can see. Okay, next I'll form my second plate. Okay, next I'll form my third plate. Okay, next I'll come to the end here. I'll form plates from down here to up here. Okay. Okay, I will tack it at the back here. Okay. Okay, next I'll arrange the 3 plates like I did here. Next, I will take the top plate and I'll tack it to the top plate here. You can see. Okay, next I will just repeat everything that I did here. You continue to form your ruffle until you get your desired look. Okay, I think I've gotten my desired look. Let's see. Okay, thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you're yet to subscribe, and click on the notification bell to get notified when I make a new video. See you next time.